Hello guys, welcome to our awesome uh, video today. Today I have okay, a little bit of a disc screen message for you guys. The video games that you've been seeing are probably gonna be more slower this time. It's not because I haven't. It's not because I'm stopping video game let's plays. No, I'm not. I will still do the let's plays. It's just that I think I'll just stick with reviews for right now. It's not because I'm not getting views. It's just because I feel like I'm every time I do a video game video, it's just it just it looks like I'm having fun, and it is. I am having a blast doing the video game let's plays. Don't say like oh you're are you feeling sad because you're just it doesn't feel right. No, it feels fine. It feels fine. It's just that the videos I've been doing aren't getting enough views, which I really thought that they would get mute views. But I'm guessing the reason why I'm not getting that much views is because the videos are so blurry, you can't see it as much, and I'm sorry. I I try to make it as good as you can actually see the TV and you can see it as best I can. But I really hope you just like the videos and you actually do like the content that I do. But anyways, we're not talking about the idea for videos today. I'm talking about um okay, the shows that I watch are always been okay. And as you get older, you learn from those shows. They always have a different sentence to them. It's meaning that they all have something different that makes them special. I mean, I can take you the top six of my list of one of my favorites. But a show that like I feel like I think really needs a second chance has to be Skylander Skylander Academy. And I think the reason why is because it it needs if okay if Skylander Academy came back, it would have to have another season or have to have another series. They have that. I would like to have like the series come back, but have this sort of way. It's been like maybe 2 years since Spyro left, and since those 2 years that he's left, the academy has gotten a little bit bigger, and they have new characters now, like and maybe new voice actors, of course. Of course, we might have a little bit of the original voice actors from the original series, like we have Stealth, Eruptor, and Jetpack. They're played by the same people, but maybe Pop Fizz is played by someone else. Um, we get a new character, Bouncer, Tree Rex, and Callie, which is kind of love with with Flint. Um, we get this new thing of like Chaos is still in Cloud Cracker prison. He escapes, um, and for the time he's had those Glumshank clones as his army, they've kind of gotten like they kind of worship Chaos now. Like I would think that they would. I think what they should do with the clone Glumshanks is make them more of a make them more of like a servant to Chaos, and because like oh yes, all of my team of Glumshanks will make me so strong. And since it's been so long since Spyro has not came back, Stealth Elf, Eruptor, and Jetpack think of the worst, and they don't know what they're gonna do. They have no idea if they can replace Spyro. They don't know if there's someone that could replace Spyro. And then Cassandra brings the new caterers that come in, which are the new ones are Real Grunt and Dark Spyro. and since it's been 2 years, the Skylanders have like forgot about him, like a lot. Like, so when they meet him, they just think he's just a new person. They don't know who he is. They don't know what he is. And he says, "Hi, my name is Dark Spyro. Maybe played by the same voice actor. Could be maybe a different person. I don't know." And they're like, "Oh wow, your name's Spyro? My name is Dark Spyro. I'm more of a brother. Um, I heard that the other my actual brother is gone, and he, I'm guessing, left because of something. I'm not sure. War, probably." And they're like, "Yeah, probably war." Like, I want to have this story like idea that Dark Spyro is a good dude now. He's Since it's been 2 years, he left the academy. Well, he got blasted away from Spyro. He came back, regenerated his powers, and he wants to become a good dude. He figured out during those 2 years that when he was evil, stuff that just didn't go well, and he just wants to do something better. So when the new Kitterets come in, which are Gilgrunt and Dark Spyro, Gilgrunt's like, "You guys are really into this hero thing, aren't you?" And Dark Spyro's like, "Yeah, Gil, very good." Um, or they could do a Spyro series where we get like the adventures of Eon and Spyro with like new Skylanders that he meets, like some Swap Force, Imaginators, maybe some giants, like new giants, like, yeah, I don't know, Whaleback, Tree Rex, Bouncer, Swarm, or Eyebrawler. Just something new. I'm not saying that the Spyro, the Skyrim Academy that we got was bad. Season 1 was good. Added good, interesting stuff thing, giving us what the Skylanders are, the Skylanders are, and how do we actually treat Spyro with respect. In Season 2, we get to see Spyro's new powers and how he wants to find his heritage, but is not telling him. And then he leaves the academy, and then he becomes Dark Spyro from Strike Corps. It's third season. Now, third season's a little. It's like we got a lot of Dark Spyro, which I loved, but we don't. What we don't get is that from the season 2, he directly says that the Skylanders were his enemies, and then they decided to just do the spy thing with Dark Spyro to be the undercover spy, which I thought was kind of cool. I thought was actually a nice, different thing. But what season 2 was good about was it was just the reason why season 2 was so good was we got this really dispensable cliffhanger that Dark Spyro would come back to the academy and do something really bad. For season 3, we don't get that. It's very vague. Like, the only thing we get there is that Dark Spyro comes back, he acts like Spyro, pretends to be the Spyro that they know and love, and he does stuff between Striker's bidding. But as Striker's trying to get Dark Spyro to do his bidding, somehow the darkness is still, like, Spyro is still inside of that, and he is controlling it and fight it, sort of. So when Dark Spyro is trying to hide his things with Strike Corps, he has to do everything he can to stop the Skylanders from knowing he works with Strike Corps. So he does as best he can, and I love the scenes when he broke the CD with his electricity powers, because there was a little scene that they didn't show, which is really very thankful they didn't show that. The one thing, it's just that whenever you get another person to do the show, that already just means two things. They have no idea what they're making, and second, they have no idea if this will even work or not. And that's the reason why season 3 just didn't actually give it. It didn't give us an idea. It's almost like they just gave us a DLC from season 2, like a part 2 of season 2, not a part season 3. Because if they did a season 3, they should have done with Dark Spyro comes back to the academy. He is trying to get rid of every Skylander by doing Arbiter, Stealtha, Pop, and Jetpack. As he's doing it, Cassandra and Eon figure that something's going on, and they don't know who is responsible of getting rid of the Skylanders. And when Darkspyro appears, he just kills Eon and turns him into a spirit. And this would cause this new scenario that Spiral's the one that caused Eon to turn to this spirit form in this series. What we got was just, okay, I'm not saying it was crap. I am saying it was just not the thing we were wanting. And what makes it really odd was that Stryker actually was trying to be a father to Chaos. He even said, "Hello, son, I'm your father." In season 3, they literally denied that. They denied that he was his father. They denied everything. They denied like what Chaos was supposed to be. And they kind of made Chaos back to season 1. This is basically Chaos from season 1 in this season 3 thing. Yeah, he has power, but he's kind of an idiot. And to make it all the most stupid thing is that he gets a pirate ship to get the Doom Raiders out, and the Doom Raiders, they know that he has power, but somehow they kick him off. This is where it gets super douchey. They changed the way that it was supposed to be Darkspyro to get the map to Arcus, not Chaos. When Chaos gets the map to Arcus, he gets stuck in a tube, and Stryker now has all the power he needs to get to the map. And that's where we get Darkspyro and Spyro fighting, and that's it. And we don't have more Darkspyro. He's gone. We don't know. We don't get a cliffhanger. We don't get a little snapshot. We don't get anything. We don't even know if he's alive. So that's why it's such a bad season. So many things don't work when you make this as okay. The reason why season 1 worked was because it never had. It was very consistent writing. It had a very derivative story. Each episode had a very minor problem with it, but it wasn't as minor as what we got for season 3. Season 2 was just it was just more of season 1, just a lot better. Spyro learning what kind of powers he can have and seeing what his heritage is. We get Metaphor, we got Cinder, we got Flint in season 3, which I was thinking they should have done with season 2. But season 3, okay. I love the parts with Darkspyro. I do like Jason Ritter. I like his voice. It fits. But what doesn't fit is that the writers just made it too. It's like they were trying to make it too dark, and then they figure out, what if we just didn't make it too dark? Let's just make it just what they want to make it. And this is why I don't like as much as season 3. I like the only thing that saves it is Darkspyro. He's the one that saves it for me to watch the entire episodes. After he was gone, Spyro came back. I didn't mind Spyro. He was kind of funny. I did like the part when they're trapped in Metaphor and Spyro's thinking about, if I had my darkness, I could be a lot more serious to get us out of here. But I'm not that cool dude anymore. And then they think, you don't have to be this serious cool guy to stop a bigger person, Spyro. Your thing is that you do stuff because of your way. And Spyro thinks about it, and he makes up a thing where he's doing his magic on Metaphor and tell him you're invisible and you cannot see us and stuff. It's just that I really wish they switched the roles. Chaos, he gets trapped with the Skylanders, and Darkspyro gets the map to Arcus. He goes to Stryker. Stryker, deliberately says, thank you, Darkspyro, now I do not need you. And he sends him into a portal down in the ocean. Because his horn's electricity, so he can't escape. And if he tries to, he'll get electrocuted. So, by that time of him being in there, he actually thinks about himself, and he thinks all he's done. He's helped Stryker get this map. And all he had for regret was this This actually causes Darkshell not to go after the Skylanders. He wants revenge for Strikor. And when the Skylanders find him, for some reason, Chaos tells where he would probably be. They go underneath the ocean to find him. They first they say you're not Spyro, but we now know because Chaos told us. Are you here to kill us? And he's like, no, I'm here to help you. I want Strikor. I want revenge on Strikor. And they're like, okay, but we need our Spyro back. And he's like, that's fine. So they would have the scene where Dark Spyro actually helps out, and he helps to get the potion that'll heal him and get the darkness out of him. And then the split will be a lot different. Instead of them fighting, Dark Spyro and Spyro shake hands, and they said, I think this will become a great viable team. And he's like, yes, it will. And we get this cool scene of Dark Spyro and Spyro just running towards it, and then Spyro's like, well, this is a problem. And then Dark Spyro's like, dude, it's always been a problem. Also, comments saying multiple Spyros. Oh my god. Does anybody remember that Spyro has 3 personalities? He has Legendary, Dark, and himself. Sonic has personalities. He has Dark Sonic, he has Super Sonic, and he has himself. Those are just like it's just personality effects. There's no multiple Spyros. Yeah, there's 2 Spyros, but they're not multiple. It's not like, okay, when you say multiple, you mean like there are multiple Spyros in different universes. That was a stupid idea for them to say that, for Spyro to say that. There are millions of Spyros in this universe, and you can't stop it all. And it's kind of awkward when he said that, and then see Dark Spyro says, like he says, you know what I meant. It's just that I really wish they made Dark Spyro a good guy. He's a good guy in the video games. They should have solved the video games. They should have played with Dark Spyro as a figure. He's a figure. If he wasn't a figure, then he would be a villain in the games. But he isn't. He's a Skylander. He is basically Spyro's DNA. He is literally a 100% as Spyro as if he was. He's just more serious, and he is dark and black with electricity. His catchphrase is lights out. They didn't do that. They made him a villain, which I hate. It sucked. Season 3 wasn't as good as the rest seasons, and I can get that. But what we got was just that. And that's the reason why it got canceled, because they thought they weren't doing enough, and they just didn't think they were doing as much things. Now, I've heard rumors that the Toys for Bob Studios are making another Skylander game. Now, does this mean that we might get Skylander Academy back? Probably, but probably not, because we got a show that was only for the original Spyro Adventure, the series, where we get Spyro's efforts to become a leader, and he has to go through his dark past and stuff. If they would ever do a reboot series of Skylander Academy, they would have to change everything. But I don't think they would change the animation. Probably they would make the animation a little more 3D, more different, but have different voice actors. Maybe have the originals like Spyro. They could bring back Dark Spyro. I don't know if they would. They could bring back some of the giants. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know the Skylander. If we don't know if this is a console game, we don't know if this is like a PC game. We don't know if this is a mobile game. But when this comes out, we'll know. And hopefully we actually get the giant reveal that Dark Spyro did survive, and hopefully he's not a bad guy anymore. I want him to be a good guy. And I want you to tell me in the comments, do you want Dark Spyro from Skylander Academy, if he came back and the series, would you want him to be a good guy or a bad guy? Tell me in the comments below. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion about will Skylander Academy will ever come back? Maybe. We don't know. Hope you guys liked this video and give me a thumbs up if you did. hit that notification bell, and subscribe to my channel because I make game videos and reactions every single day, hopefully soon, and reviews. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Crazy Zombie is out. See you guys later.